My name is Ethan Green. This walk, I believe, will be my 14th year walking for Apraxia as I am an Apraxia star myself. I think for me, it was kind of from a young age that I realized that it's more so to raise awareness just because this has been something I've had since I've been two and a half. And so, like, it's always been talked about, like, whether it's teachers, whether it's speech counselors I've had, like, just about it. So, like, I've known about it. And I think then I realized like I want to raise awareness. I really then started to raise awareness more the past 2 years, like trying to get my school to work colors on Apraxia Awareness Day, trying to just raise awareness all throughout so people know about it, at least because that's some I feel like it's something that it's known, but like then whenever you tell people, it's like, oh, what's that? And you want people to know. I always say this. I always describe apraxia as when you know like you know what you want to say. Like your brain knows what you want to say, but you can't produce the sounds to say it. So for me, like every time like we would meet a teacher before the school year, like we would email and say he has this. Now I typically don't say it just because I've come to like almost like accept it in a way and not like be like, oh, like I'm just this kid that has this. Like I want to be like a regular kid who like doesn't like, not specifically have to be treated like a different way, but like other people considering that I might be someone who might be wanting to be treated different just because I have it. So I kind of like, keep it chill. Like a lot of like my friends though, I do tell like just because like if I've been friends with them for a while, I do tell, but like I don't make it like all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm Ethan and I have this. Like I just typically just say my name or whatever. Something I would say to my younger self is that it gets better because I think, four counselors at one point when I was like very young, and now I'm down to just a school counselor, and I like graduate from private speech and all that. So it does get better. It will get easier. There might be struggles and you might go backwards, but it's a part of the process, and you'll eventually go forward to the point where you'll graduate speech and that, all that. Something I think I shine at, other than apraxia, is photography. In my ninth grade year, we went to the annual Myron Cope Awards. It just started my ninth grade year, and it's basically just a bunch of awards for like sports. So it's like sports broadcast, sports newspaper, sports photography. And I was only there for our sports writing that we did as a whole on newspaper, and we won that year. And so Mr. Harrison, my newspaper teacher, realized I have a camera. Like he knew I had a camera since probably the first day of ninth grade. And so then he was like, let's kind of turn this into like at least you can apply. And so last year I was at a lot of sporting events, taking pictures, running my own Instagram page on that. Didn't win anything last year. And then this year did the same thing. Been went to a lot more games, and I ultimately won. I can pull out. I won best sports photography. I don't know if you can see it, but I did win. And I think like it's really like a hobby I'll enjoy forever because of that. I think giving back was one of the best things I could do, knowing I had the talent and everything, and knowing I was gonna be there anyway. I would never miss it in a heartbeat. But I think just being able to be like, oh, hey, I can do this, and then being able to take them, edit them, and then seeing how great they turned out on my Instagram page and everywhere, it was amazing, and I was just so glad to be able to give back. I think my favorite thing about the walk is just seeing everyone who does have apraxia, and whenever there is like a kid speaker who is there, like just hearing their journey. Like I know, like I started that in a way. Like I did speak the one year, and I had like some parents saying like how like good it was I spoke and like inspiring, and like just hearing other people like it's inspiring not only to like younger people, but also to me in a way, because I know how long of a journey it's been for myself, and just hearing the journey makes it like better. Having my family there to support me is such a huge thing. They've been so involved in my journey, and they've really helped me through it, like telling me it'll get better and stuff. Because there were so many times I can mention that I was just, really frustrated. Like why am I going backwards in my journey? Like why am I not improving like each week? And then I was really able to get help, like be like, hey, like it gets better, like and then also seeing them on walk day like makes me so happy, like that they're willing to support me like day in, day out, and it's just a great thing. Yeah. Saying that like you're celebrating the Apraxia stars, I think that really means you're celebrating each and every single person who is putting the hard work, who have Apraxia, putting in the hard work, like each beach session, like and putting in the hard work to try and not only graduate speech, but not really let Apraxia like affect them. I think I really had the biggest help, as I said, from my family. I think they were really the ones who pushed me more. Like I don't really think I think when I was younger, I didn't really tell like anyone like friend wise I had. It's like I don't think I really got help there, but my family was huge, helping me, like supporting me, telling me it'll get better, like and yeah. The best way to support them is just to be there if they're frustrated, like just listen to them and then just give them a supporting message, like whether it's just simple as it gets better, or like going into like a longer paragraph of maybe a trouble that you had, not specifically speech, but like a trouble and how you got overcame it. But just telling them it gets better and just being there for them, I think helps them with like that supporting process. I think something I would want people to know is that it is a hard struggle. And so whenever you hear a person tell you that, just don't say, oh, like you can ask what is that, and you can get told what it is, but don't think, oh, like it's something like they'll get away from like they won't have it in like 5 years. That may be true, maybe, but it'll be something that sticks with them, but they're not gonna like overcome them, and like the person's actually gonna overcome it and not like affect them. And so just know like the struggle it was to do that, and not just shake it off like, oh, okay, like you can shake it off like okay, it doesn't affect me being a friend of you, but like just know it was a struggle for that person to get to that point. Happy Apraxia Awareness Month.